Thank you, everyone. So what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to go through what we go through in the home with the customer, but this is a condensed version, so we kind of call this window shopping, basically. We're just going to go through a couple of window options instead of all of the things that are out there, but I'll hit the main things. So if we look at what's available on the market, the most common two items besides our fiberglass are wood. And so if we look at the pros and cons, the advantages to wood, they're going to be attractive, they can be painted and stained, they're readily available, vast styles and options, and installed moderately priced. Disadvantages, they have a short lifespan. Most people don't realize any wood window has a limited warranty of about 10 years, so they don't last very long. They absorb water, which is why they only have a 10-year warranty on them. Prone to discoloration and rot, evident by the water intrusion, so wood rots once it hits there. Luckily, we're in a little bit of a drier climate here, but you'd be surprised what we see on homes when we go look. Maintenance is required. With it being wood, it's either got to be painted inside and out, or at the very least on the inside, it's going to have to be stained and finished. And the quality of that aspect determines the length of how long that window is going to last. Air infiltration. They're not really known for being super high energy efficient windows because of the products that are used. They have a minimal warranty coverage, like we talked about, 10 years, and you generally only get stock sizes, although there are more manufacturers who are willing to custom size wood windows at this point. So then the most common window that we see on the market is a vinyl window. I would say that probably makes up 90% of the market and what people have in their homes. Some of the advantages are everything's custom sizable down to about 1/8 of an inch. Readily available. There's over 3,000 manufacturers of vinyl windows in the United States alone. There's vast styles and options. So because it is the primary used product, there are tons of options out there. And initially, installing a vinyl window is a very inexpensive proposition for most people. And they do have really good insulated glass packages. So if you think about a window, the least energy efficient part of the window is the glass. So manufacturers have done a pretty good job of coming up with highly efficient glass packages. Some of the disadvantages are they're mechanically fastened in a lot of cases. And that just means we don't have sealed up joints, so there's a potential for things to leak. Thick sight lines, and this is one of the biggest things that you'll see when I show you a picture later. You lose glass space, which means you lose visibility out of a window. So if you have a great view, vinyl windows aren't always the best option for people. Unsightly, no architectural detail. Most vinyl windows are kind of boxy, very plain looking. They don't really dress up the home and add value as much. Hollow frames, so they're not as structurally stable. Structurally stable as you would like. Weep holes, so two things with the weep holes, and what that's designed for is to channel moisture and dust and dirt through the window, so you get some air infiltration with that. You also get an opportunity for bugs and water and dirt and debris to back up inside the home. If any of you guys have the slider windows like we have right here that slide back and forth side to side, if you look inside on your tracks and they're vinyl, a lot of times you'll see dust in there. And that's because of the way the window is designed. It's not designed to shed all the water and elements to the outside. So we end up with all of those elements on the inside of the house. And then varying warranties, you get anywhere, again, from a 10-year warranty to a lifetime warranty. And the price, one thing you'll see here, the cost, you can get a vinyl window installed for anywhere from $400 to $1,200. They're just kind of all over the range. So what I want to talk to you about is Infinity, which is our primary window line that we sell. This is a fiberglass window. Infinity is a replacement window from Marvin. Marvin's been around for over 100 years. They're the second oldest window manufacturer in the United States behind Anderson by 1 year. They're made of Ultrex fiberglass, which is a pull-treated fiberglass, and we'll get into that in a minute. And we can do custom sizes down to a 1/16 of an inch. So a lot of options. And then as far as the window goes, the 5 things I want to hit on is thermal performance, superior materials, appearance and design, reliability and expertise, and total value. So when we talk performance, I mentioned glass earlier. Glass is the biggest thing, why you want to buy a window. That's the thing that's going to insulate your home and make it more comfortable. With our low E366 I-89 package with a double pane window, we can be as energy efficient as a triple pane window. Ultrex, like I said, pultruded fiberglass. There's 10,000 strands of fiberglass that go through a whole process to be made into these, like we have the rulers here, those are all parts of windows. So that process is taken through. Ultrex is a better material because it's low maintenance, it's extremely durable, and it's environmentally friendly. One of the reasons it's so durable is we have an acrylic top cap on this. Vinyl breaks down in UV. We're double the UV index in Colorado. With this product, acrylic stands up to UV extremely well, so we have no warping, no expansion, contraction, anything like that. It's truly a window that will last for life here. And then we talk about strength. Jeremy, can you come help me real quick? We're running out of time. So I want to show you guys the difference between vinyl and Ultrex. They're right over there. So vinyl is a fairly weak product. And we'll let Jeremy here, he's a pretty strong dude. He can bend that. So that's a vinyl window.
Do it again, do it again.
So now if you'll show them the fiberglass product.
Get some.
So when you look at the strength and durability of the window, the importance is with the expansion and contraction of a vinyl window, it's going to weaken over time. And that's why when you see large vinyl windows, double hungs, you see a big smiley face in them. We have no issues with that whatsoever. Once we put the window in, that product is thermally set and is going to be exactly that same shape for life. And then I also mentioned what you lose in glass space and view out of a window. You'll notice the frames on our windows are extremely narrow. And then probably the biggest benefit to fiberglass is thermal expansion. And what this chart basically shows is Ultrex fiberglass expands and contracts at the same rate as your glass unit. So when you think about a window and it heats up outside, the vinyl wants to expand. The glass doesn't. It's all glued together. So what ends up happening is the vinyl is pulling the rest of the window apart. Whereas our window, with it being fiberglass, it all works in conjunction with itself. So seal failure rate on our window is less than 1 in 10,000 units. The average lifespan of a vinyl window due to seal failure is about 12 years. And that's pretty much it.